Kev G, weather overview. This is the beginning of an unsettled weather pattern across the region. I think it's going to last for much of the week. I don't think we'll have a total washout any one particular day this week, but threats for showers and thunderstorms are going to be a daily occurrence, unfortunately, in a lot of places. The most widespread rain, I think, will happen tonight through Sunday, and then again Thursday through Thursday night. So if you're looking for the areas to consider for the most widespread rainfall activity, I think those are your best bets. And then everything in between is just a daily threat for showers and thunderstorms. And one thing that's going to be a mainstay of this weather pattern going forward is the very humid weather. We are going to have uncomfortably humid weather for much of this week until further notice. We really need the air mass to start to change. Right now it's a beautiful Saturday morning, but that is going to change in rapid order as we go through the day. Now, if you want to pause your video right now and read this, this is off of the National Weather Service, Mount Holly, New Jersey. And they do a really good job, I think, breaking down what the rainfall chances are through the next 24 to 48 hours. Because the theme here is that the heaviest rain is to our west of the tri-state region. But nonetheless, we're still going to pick up a solid inch to an inch and a half of rain. And that could mean a few scattered thunderstorms. The bulk of the rain, I think, is between 8 p.m. tonight and about 5 a.m. Tomorrow for the immediate tri-state area. So much of the day today is going to be fine, and get those activities in before 7, 8 o'clock tonight, before the rain starts to move in. So this is Noah. Like them on Facebook and Twitter. Let's take a look at the NAM model. I think it has a good handle on things. Now, before we do that, let's take a look at what's actually happening off the radar. This is the Penn State E-Wall site. You can see a lot of rain building to the south, and there are some embedded thunderstorms in here too. And that rainfall is making its way up through the Delmarva Peninsula and into extreme southern New Jersey. And that'll be making its way to the tri-state area shortly after 8 p.m., I think, tonight. Now, when we go back to the NAM model, it's showing the very same thing. It's showing that by late this afternoon and early evening, the rainfall is making its way through southern and central New Jersey. And then by about 8 or 9 o'clock tonight, rain starts to develop from south to north across the area. But you can see the brighter bands of yellow and orange, and that's indicative of very heavy rain. And you can see what happens as we go through the night. Those bands of heavy rain are decidedly off to our west. However, since we're on the eastern side of the low pressure area, we could see some thunderstorms, and those thunderstorms could actually drive up the winds a little bit with gusts to 40 to 45 miles an hour in any one of these thunderstorms. So a rainy night indeed across the tri-state area, especially after 8 o'clock, and then that rain pulls away towards daybreak Sunday. And then what we're left with is just a very soupy, humid, warm, uncomfortable air mass. And that air mass is going to work on the atmosphere in concert with some weak disturbances that are going to be nearby. And ultimately what that means for your day-to-day is that we have these potential for showers and thunderstorms daily. So as we look at the GFS now, and this is all courtesy of Tropical Tidbits, a great site, what happens is that we're stuck in this moist southerly flow, and any number of things can trigger off showers and thunderstorms on a daily basis for the duration of the week. Here we are out to midweek, and it's showing the very same pattern that we had early on in the week. However, I don't think it'll be widespread rain. As I said before, I think the most widespread rain is tonight through Sunday, and then again as we go to Thursday. Speaking of Thursday, here we go. It's showing more of a frontal passage, which has more moisture to work with, more organized, so to speak. So there you have the widespread chances for rain for Thursday into Thursday night. And then slow improvement towards the weekend next weekend, but not much as we see late in the period by Sunday afternoon, another frontal boundary starts to develop, and that will produce some more widespread rain. So all in all, this is a very wet pattern. Now, to give you an indication of where the heaviest rain is going to be, if we look at the rainfall totals through Friday, yes, we do have over 2 inches of rain depicted by the model across much of the tri-state area. But if you think about it, half of that falls on Saturday night into Sunday, tonight into Sunday. So that just kind of gives you an idea that it's not going to rain the entire time. Weather Underground, hello. Now, this is a very low confidence forecast. I think that 80s will just about do it. I think you can have a lot of cloud cover around, very humid conditions, uncomfortable weather all week with this southerly flow really taking hold across the region. So if you're not a fan of the humidity, this is going to be a tough week. And these daily chances for rain are going to be something that you're just going to have to track on a daily basis. I'll have to do more updating as we go along. And, it's just one of those forecasts that it's just, it's a very low confidence situation. So unfortunately, that's the weather pattern that we're in right now. A very unusual weather pattern for late in July.